What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Myth of Empires and how to tame horses in this game. Now, as a single player, you can have up to 3 horses. That's the total amount of horses that you're allowed to have at a single time. Jumping right into it, the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to your crafting recipes and then go to Tame and Recruit. You are going to need the tamed horse feet, and that's unlocked at level 8. So once you've learned that, you can make the coarse dry fodder and the coarse rein. Now, I do recommend having multiple coarse dry fodders in your inventory when you go out to do this, because you may need to use more than one in order to tame the horse, and we'll get into that a little bit later on in the video. You're also going to want to make sure that your coarse rein is in good repair. You'll see in this video my coarse rein was not in good repair, and it actually breaks while I'm riding the horse and trying to tame it. Now, once you've picked out a horse, I'm actually going after this level 20 horse. What you're going to want to do is use the coarse fodder in order to get it to not pay attention to you. So be patient with this, wait until the horse calms down, and then throw the coarse fodder in its path or in an area near it that you can approach from the backside of the horse. Now, for me to actually get this level 20 horse, I had to throw 2 coarse fodders in order to get it to attract to one of those. Now, if you have a little bit more patience than I did when I was making this video, you could probably do this with just the 1 coarse fodder. The idea is make sure the horse doesn't see you and get spooked prior to attracting to that coarse fodder. If it does get spooked, it's not going to go to that coarse fodder. You do need it to be in a calm state in order to get it to actually attract to it. So there's my second coarse fodder, and as you can see, I'm quite a distance off, and it's finally attracted to that. So then what you're going to want to do is just sneak up on the horse and make sure that you equip your reins. And it's best to approach the horse from the backside in my experience. This is going to keep the horse from seeing you as you approach. This particular item that you're throwing makes them less likely to pay attention to what you're doing. If you are crouched, you are going to need to hit the mount button twice, so you're going to hit E and E again, and that's going to allow you to get on the horse. Now, as you can see, we have 4 different bars on the screen. We have obedience, rage, wild level, and ranking. The obedience, rage, and ranking are all going to go up while you're riding the horse in a normal mode, trying to break it. Now, essentially at this point in time, you just ride the horse. You can steer the horse if you want, or you could just let the horse do what it wants. I haven't noticed that anything that I've done in this mode has made the obedience level go up any faster, or the ranking level go up any faster. So it's really up to you whether you want to try to steer and have it go a certain direction, or whether you just let it take you wherever it wants to. Now, I'm about to get booted off of this horse because my reins break. So if your reins break while you're in the middle of riding a horse, you are going to get bucked off. So it's very important to make sure that your reins are in good condition before you start this process. Now, getting bucked off the horse is not the end of the world. It's likely to happen, especially the first time you try to tame a horse and you get to the rage full line and it tries to knock you off the horse. However, like I said, it doesn't really make a difference because the obedience level stays on the horse the entire time. So just keep that horse in view and repeat the steps from the beginning of the video. Throw your fodder out there, sneak up to the horse, and mount it again. The horse cannot be mounted when it's angry, so you do want to have those extra fodders to throw to calm the horse back down. Now let's talk about the rage meter. As that fills up, once it reaches the full point, it's going to start having a wild ride. So essentially trying to knock you off the horse, and you'll see that wild meter start going crazy. Now, during berserk mode, it is going to have you click on your mouse, either left or right click. And that berserk mode is going to happen now. 3, 2, 1. And you can see the prompts above all the bars. Click those buttons repeatedly in order to stay mounted. That's going to keep the wild level down and keep you on the horse throughout. Now, as you can see, if you successfully complete it, you get to continue riding the horse and your rage meter goes down to half. So if you get really good at this, you could essentially ride the horse and break it all in one ride and only need to use the one dry fodder. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the ranking does. However, if you do complete the berserk mode, the ranking gets a very good boost. And my guess is that you really want to be in that perfect range, whether it affects the horse as a mount or whether it affects your ability to wrangle horses better or tame horses better. I don't know, but I just aim for that perfect mark every single time. And we're going to go into one more short berserk mode, and we end up with a perfect score, and we're able to name our horse. So now that you have a mount, you have easier ability to get around the map, as well as the ability to have some extra storage. So the horse does have extra storage spots. You can see that there. Now, I'm not 100% sure how you unlock the extra storage, but once I get to that point, I'll definitely let you guys know. You can look at the info for your different horses and see which horse is going to be best for you. Once you get horse armor on it, it will display that information there. And then they also have different talents that they come with, so you may end up with an amazing talent or trait on a specific horse. If you hard press on the E button, it will bring up a radial menu. So what that radial menu is actually going to have is the ability to have the horse follow, tell it to wander, or you can open the inventory, you can change the name, and you can also set the usage authority. So if you don't want other people in your clan or your guild to be able to access the horse, you can set that in that usage authority area. And I want to know in the comments section below, what information, what guides are you looking for in Myth of Empires? The whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. And if you want to continue the fun, there's 2 videos on the screen. You can pick one of those to watch next. Please don't forget to whack the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video.